Hey everybody, welcome back to One Seed, One World. I'm out here starting to put in a raspberry bed along my backside of my chicken run. It's shady out here during the day, or during the morning I should say, but as you see now there's some sunlight coming down. And normally by afternoon this whole area gets a good amount of sun for quite a while, so I think the raspberries might do okay here. And my plan is to grow it along this edge, and then as they grow, start feeding some of the canes through the hardware cloth here, so that maybe the chickens will have some raspberries, popping through that they can pick from whenever they want. But they won't be able to like scratch up the roots and mess up the plants, and that way they can get established here. But I started putting in the dirt here to get things ready. My raspberries just got delivered today, and just as I was starting to dump dirt here, I come across and find these guys. Morel mushrooms. Now, I am not a wild forager person. I've only actually ever had a morel mushroom once in my life that a neighbor brought over one time that they had sauteed up in some butter. And so I've never gone out foraging for them, but I thought they looked kind of familiar from pictures and stuff that I've seen. And I was like, this looks like it could be little morels to me. There are false morels as well as true morels, and you definitely don't want to get the two mixed up, because false morels have a toxin in them that can make you severely ill. And even I think true morels have a bit of a toxin in them too, but it's killed off when you cook it. You can't eat morels raw like you could, like say, a button mushroom. Again, you should never eat any type of wild mushroom or plant without being able to positively identify it first. And if you're unsure, then don't. From my understanding though, is that true morels are hollow inside, whereas the false morels are not. And as you can see here, it's completely hollow. Plus I also checked with a mushroom identification group on Facebook that I'm part of, and sent them some pictures and stuff, and they said that yes, this was a true morel. Now these are really tiny. I've got a few here. Pick some more. There we go. There's just this little bunch growing here. There they are. I can do this without dropping them. Okay, so I don't know where I lost my sound. My sound cut out on my microphones there for a minute, so hopefully the beginning of this came out okay. But there's the ones that I found. Just a few small ones right there. And one of the people in my mushroom identification group said, you don't have a raspberry bed anymore. Now you've got a morel bed. But I'm still putting my raspberries in here. And maybe I'll just leave this spot a little bit more blank of the raspberries and see if morels come back next year. But see what happens if you have the ability to leave some naturalized areas in your yard. I recommend that you do that, because you never know what kind of things may pop up there and what kind of things you may find. There's lots of wild edible plants and fungus that grows around. But you should never ever eat anything if you don't know what it is and can't positively identify it, because there's also look-alike plants that can be toxic to humans. So just be careful, and don't take my word for things that you can eat until you've done your own research. I am not an expert on that wild foraging type stuff. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Put in a raspberry bed, got the added bonus of finding a little handful of morels. But we've got some other naturalized areas out here, and now I want to go walk around and see if I can find any more. That'd be kind of cool. So that's it. Just wanted to share whatever's going on in your neck of the woods. Hope it's going fantastic for you. and I hope you stop by again soon. Have a great day. Namaste.